They're poised to make one of the next Nexus phones later this month, and if there's anything Huawei has proven it's good at, it's hardware. I'm Hayato Huseman with Pocketnow, and after spending a week with the Mate S, here's what you can expect from the best of Huawei. We actually got the Mate S about 2 weeks ago, but with the flood of new devices to cover this month, we've only just recently had the chance to spend any quality time with it. We briefly touched on the phone's hardware at IFA 2015, and it's still gorgeous and terrifically well made. The chamfered edges lining the aluminum chassis convey a premium look and feel, and round out the sides to make it feel super comfortable to hold. The 5.5-inch AMOLED display isn't the sharpest thing we saw at IFA, but at 1080p it's still more than good enough for most people. There's a 13-megapixel camera and LED flash around back, and sitting underneath is what's possibly the best fingerprint scanner I've ever used. It's unbelievably fast, even more so than on the Galaxy S6 or the iPhone 6, and like the dimple of a Moto X, it's perfectly positioned right where your index finger naturally gravitates. The Mate S is running Android 5.1.1 Lollipop, with Huawei's Emotion UI sitting over top. It's largely unchanged from what we've seen before on the Ascend Mate 7 or the P8, but Huawei did make a few improvements to clean up the experience a bit. Though it was never one of our favorite features, Knuckle Sense, now just called Knuckle 2.0, now allows you to draw a letter on the screen to quickly launch apps, and you can still take screenshots with a double knock. The top-end model of the Mate S even allows for pressure sensitivity through Force Touch, and you can weigh things. Cool. The 2700 mAh battery sealed inside doesn't sound overly impressive on paper, but so far it's actually holding up pretty well. Screen on time and overall longevity is still pending, but standby time is terrific, and after sitting idle on a table for 4 days straight, it only dropped by about 5% when connected to Wi-Fi. It's certainly been enough to last me through the whole day without much trouble, but the lack of quick or wireless charging is definitely a bummer. The same feeling of good enough is evoked in the camera, which seems to do pretty well in broad daylight, but this isn't anything to write home about. Of course, we'll have plenty of samples in the full review, so you can decide for yourself. We're going to have a lot more detail on the Mate S in our full review coming soon, and if you don't want to miss it, you should probably hit that subscribe button below. You can also visit our website at pocketnow.com for tech news and opinions, and engage with us on social media /Pocketnow. This has been Hayato Huseman, and until next time, thanks for watching.